In this session, we are going to do email notification using the GUI, and we're going to add a force an error to see if we get that email. So first of all, let's go and have a look. I have successfully created the standby database. Everything went well. Let's go and just confirm everything is up and running. And there we've got a log gap report. I can send logs. It's all working fine. There we can see it is successful. We can apply logs. That is also running fine. So let's go and configure email notification. So we're going to go to Manage Configurations. We're going to look at the configuration that we need to edit and click on the little pencil. And from here, we are going to change some parameter settings. First one is going to be admins. Here, we are going to enter email address. This is my normal Gmail. And you have to click on the check to make sure it was taken. Then we are going to look at mail. That's already defaulted. Important is the authorized user. Again, let's just make it easier so that I can again do that. You can even do a blind copy CC. There's the debug again, currently set to 0. Then usually your admins and your mail CFG from is going to be the same. Again, the port we are using is 465. The protocol again is SSL. Remember, it can also be TLS. Our SMTP server, we're making use of Gmail, so it's .com. Then we are going to, you can see our heartbeat is by default yes. Our heartbeat, sent heartbeat time, again we can change that to whatever, so at those intervals it will send the heartbeat. Very important is send mail flag. That has to be yes. And we can see success mail, that's already by default. Success mail 2, we can also add that. And then very important is our password, which will be the Gmail password. Okay, so we've got all those settings. And remember again, here we've only looked at the primary. Let's say submit. So I am now going to run a transfer or send arc logs. So we're going to run this. it should have sent me an email. Oh, that was a success mail. So you can see it didn't have any errors, and that was a successful run of. So this is different to the heartbeat. This is when you are sending emails. Now let's look at changing the email settings so that we can also get emails from the standby side, because obviously we want to apply arc locks and make sure that that is successful. So let's go back to manage configurations, use the little pencil. So we are good with admins, we know that is working. Let's go down to our email settings. So we're going to look at all the DR for our mail configs. Let's just do this to save some time. Use that one, mail CFG from DR. We're going to look at the port. We're going to look at the SMTP server. Okay, should get to this, the heartbeat. Mail flag for DR, so yes. Okay, we've got success mail both already default yes, and success mail 2 because it's only going to send mail 2, and oh yes, the password for the DR. Okay, and let's submit. Okay, so now we're going to apply the arc locks and see if we get an email. Database actions. Let's do this. Do a log app report. There you can see we've got a log app report. So we need to apply those logs that we previously transferred. Let's go and have a look at Gmail. So there you can see there's my log app report. Let's just make 100% sure. Apply the logs. Look at the log app. You can see we've got some incoming emails there. Everything is nice and zero, so let's go and have a look. There we had our successful run, so the logs were sent. The logs were applied on that side, and then lastly we received a log app report. So let's simulate an error and see what happens. Let's go and shut down or start the standby database in read-only mode. Let's send logs and then try to apply logs. So let's look at the status here. and it's saying it's in read-only mode. You know that you can't apply logs when your standby is in read-only mode. So let's go and send some logs. So we're going to get a successful send because that's fine. Cool, there we got it. That was a send. Let's go and apply the logs. Oh, we get some issues here. Let's see what happens. And there we get an error when you try to apply the logs on Dbvisit. It was terminated. And then obviously you're going to go and look at the trace files with this PID to verify what is wrong. Here it indicated that the standby database is in read-only mode. Please restart it so that it gets back into standby recovery. And that concludes setting up some nifty email notifications using the GUI and getting emails from both the standby and the primary service. Thank you.